this is getting to be a familiar sight over Lake Erie. This was the scene this morning off the shore of Geneva State Park. Water spouts touching down in Lake Erie. There you see twins. A 3 News viewer captured these images. Water spouts usually don't cause much damage if they come ashore, but they can be hazardous to boaters. Parts of Bay Village are still without power tonight.
Yeah, homes in the neighborhood of Humston Drive still have downed trees, power lines after winds up to 80 miles an hour blew through Bay Village on Wednesday evening. First Energy says less than 1,500 customers, though, in the area still without power. So the question now becomes, is something like that on deck for us next week? We know today was beautiful if we can bottle that up, but it looks like next week could get dicey again.
Yeah, next week is interesting. So this week we were just kind of in an active stormy pattern. Next week, we actually have a tropical system. It's not going to be very tropical once it gets here. You know, it's not going to be windy, but there's going to be a lot of water with it. I think we'll have more probably flooding issues, maybe than the gusty wind issues. We just can't get a break, I guess.
No, and especially for the people that have dealt with this and maybe had flooding to deal with.
100%. So the idea is just focus on this weekend as much as we can. We have warm, nice weather.
I mean, 100%. Beautiful sunset today.
We caught that. Wasn't that beautiful? We had some high clouds come in right at sunset to produce a little extra color. So some good stuff out there. But guys, let's talk about your Sunday. I think some nicer weather is even coming in for the second half of the weekend. We may be a touch warmer than we were today. Some of us barely got out of 72, 73. I mean, it was nice. It's warm in the sun, but otherwise it was a lot cooler than it has been the past several days. Right now we're sitting in the 60s. You still see that north wind coming off Lake Erie. Lake Erie is a lot warmer than the rest of us. It's 66 in Akron, 64 in Medina, 63 in Mansfield, but lake water temperatures are in those mid 70s. Tomorrow morning, as you know, the humidity's gone, right? And when the humidity is gone temporarily, our morning temperatures get kind of on the chilly side. We may be kind of on the chilly side at sunrise tomorrow. A lot of us will be in the mid 50s. Might be 56 in Canton and 55 in Worcester. It's going to be a chilly start for your Sunday comparatively, you know, where we have been the past couple of days for sure. Right now we have mostly clear skies other than a couple high clouds here and there that give us a little extra color during our sunset. But all the activity across the United States continues to stay towards our south. That's thanks to that cold front that blew in really early this morning and late Friday night. That's kept the showers and thunderstorms towards the south. The problem with this thing is not going to be very long lasting. In fact, it's kind of going to wash out, and all these showers and thunderstorms will start to come right back north towards northeast Ohio. On top of that, we've got a tropical system in the Gulf of Mexico. It's Fred. It's technically just the remnants of Fred. It's not even it's definitely not a hurricane. It's not a tropical storm. It's not even a tropical depression anymore. It really has weakened quite a bit, but it's been over Cuba. And now it's going to be going back over some open water. As it does so, it's likely to strengthen a little bit, maybe back to tropical storm status. Not a huge system we're thinking for landfall against the United States, but eventually those rains will start to move northward. We'll take another look at that in a second. But take two. Tomorrow, another nice day is coming for us. We'll continue to have those northerly winds between 10 to 15 miles per hour. Temperatures very similar, maybe a degree or two warmer than they were today, mid to upper 70s, maybe a stray 80 here or two. Here's your National Zymar hour-by-hour forecast. Tomorrow, I think we've got a great Sunday in store for us. You do see some rain specks towards the south. I think most of the showers tomorrow will be closer to the Ohio River. I think most of us should stay on the dry side. Monday, it's a different story. The humidity starts to come back in and more of those showers start to come back in, and that's all thanks to Fred as it continues to move northbound. Right now it's a mess, but again, once it will head towards the Ohio River Valley this week, it's going to bring more of those showers and thunderstorms. I think a decent amount of rain is coming for the eastern half of the United States. Eventually, we're talking about rainfall totals closer to 1 to 2 inches just by the middle of this upcoming week. So we'll be watching for some rainfall. You see those rain totals right here and those rainfall projections on Union Home Mortgage 10-day outlook. We'll have the warming temperatures too the next several days. Another nice day tomorrow, but we're back to the 80s and back to a tropical pattern, back to a rainy pattern here soon.